What's up? Happy New Year, everybody. I know it's way past the New Year at this point. It's the 11th, so I hope you're still on target to hit all your goals this year. I hope that the year started off with a bang. Hope your sales are up and it's good. Hopefully the weather is cooperating. We actually got a cold weekend ahead of us here, so I think that'll help spur a little bit more business. We've been pretty darn steady, and I'm pretty happy with it. Morale is high. We got momentum. Other than that, I've been working on planning for our home show. We got a home show coming up next month, and I got the banners ordered because the thing is, I had all this stuff because we've done the home show for the last 2 years, and I had all this stuff, but since we've rebranded, like, I got to change everything. So I've been working with a new business card design, and we're really close to dialing that in, so I can order those, and we'll have them no problem before the home show, because I got business cards for everybody. And then we had banners already made. We had to get new banners with the new logo and new services on there, so those are already ordered. They're actually probably going to be here next week. I used 4 imprint, like 4 imprint. If you've never used them, I use them quite a bit for different things that I need like that. If I'm going to buy in bulk, or, you know, I've purchased shirts from them and stuff. I've always been happy with the products that they send. Also this week, I had ordered some stuff because I want I want to be different. I want there to be some little difference that totally separates us from the competition. I got that stuff in, and it's ready to be handed out, so I'm not going to go into depth on that because I don't want a bunch of you guys copying me, but you might have a chance here if you're interested. But so I actually started a course that I'm looking to add $1 million worth of revenue this year, and I don't know if I'm going to do it. You know, I may fall flat on my face, but I may not too, and I'm really going to push hard to get that done, because that's ultimately what we want. I want to make anybody who's with me on this journey, all my guys here, I want to, honestly, my ultimate goal is to make them all wealthy. And I know if I can make them wealthy, I'll get wealthy along the way as well. So that is my goal. And I'd like you to come follow me on this goal for this year. I'm going to be posting regular videos, and I'm going to leave the link below, and you can check it out. But I think that it'll be really interesting. If anything, if you come, whether you're rooting for me or you're wishing that I'll fail, it might be a good way to just follow me and find out, But if you're not rooting for me, I'm gonna be pushing to try to prove you wrong. But you know what? It is what it is. All I can do is try. That's the Art Williams saying, all you can do is all you can do. And as long as you're doing all you can do, that's enough. And that's pretty true. So we're going to do all we can do to try to make this happen. We're going to dial in our marketing, because that's been a really sore spot for me. It seems like I've spent a lot of money on marketing. I doubled my marketing dollars last year and really didn't see much growth. I don't have my complete final close the books numbers just yet, but I don't think if there is growth, which I think there will be a little, but it's not what I wanted. Ultimately I was shooting for $2 million, and we didn't even come close to that. So 1.5, we're close to that, and I'm not happy with that, especially after spending so much money on marketing. And one of the reasons is because I just don't have a grip on what's working and what's not. I don't have the better way to track it. So if you want to come along and follow me, you'll see what I'm going to do to help that and figure that out. So we got some training coming up. So actually not signed, but logged in and joined and talked to, and we'll talk again to one of the team guys there at Power Selling Pros, just to get better on the phones. I know it's something that we're pretty darn good on the phones right now, but we still lose customers. Have you ever had those customers call and they're like, they want it now, and you can't get there till 2 days from now? Well, how do you keep them from continuing to shop when it's impossible, you can't get to them today? Well, I know that there's strategies and tactics to help solve that. So we want to learn more about that. We want to dial that in and get a lot better. So that's one of the things that we started this week, is training on their system. I'm excited about that. We already do record phone calls, but I'm not to the point where I'm getting to listen to all those phone calls. There's so much for me to do every day. I'm too busy and I just don't have the time to listen to all of them, so I've got to figure something out on that. We actually might sign up. They have another program that's an additional cost, that allows you to, they'll actually monitor it a little bit for you. And they work directly with CallCap, which is who is recording our phone calls. So we'll probably look at that, and I'll probably go ahead and go for that. That way we don't have to mess with it. He says they're pretty close to accurate as far as closing percentages and stuff. They monitor it close enough. They don't listen to every single call, but they monitor it close enough that we can. And I know CallCap does that too, but it seemed like I was a little leery of the price of that. But that's something, as the year goes on, I'm going to check into that too. We're going to dial in this marketing. Other than that, I got magnets ordered. We were out of the magnets, and we were making this, once again, the brand change. All my little magnets had my old company on it for our T701 thermostats and the T855s. That's the ones that we sell currently. We like them. They've been pretty good thermostats. There was a period of time where they were not, they were great and they worked great, and then they kind of went to crap there for a minute. The plastic was different, and they wouldn't snap together right, and so I stopped carrying them, and we went to the Honeywells. Well, then, and there was a change in hands or something with the company, with Pro One. They either sold or something, but that's what I heard. Well, for whatever reason, they were probably losing sales, because I know they lost our business. They switched back and started making a quality product again. So then we went back to them, and we've been happy ever since. So anyhow, they make these little magnets with your company name and your phone number that you just pop off the Pro One magnet and put yours on there. We're really strict about, we do that. Every new thermostat we buy, we open the box and pop the magnet off and put ours on. That way we don't have to do it in the field, and that way we make sure that it gets done. So I got those ordered. Let's see, we got our last van switched over from the old company brand to the new branding. I've had another company been doing it, but this guy, we've been trading for a while, and he's owed me some money, so I figured now would be a good time to go ahead and cash in on that. And I may still owe him a little, but it's not going to cost me much to get all the stickers done on the last van. I still have one little truck that doesn't have the new branding stickers, and I'm not sure if what I'm gonna do with that. I may sell that. I'm just not sure yet. So I don't want to put stickers on it yet until I know if I'm gonna keep it or not. So, whew. Ordered job packets this week. We had ran out of job packets, but I use Uline for that. Just those little packets that you screw to the ductwork to put your paperwork, furnace and air conditioner paperwork in. And man, I ordered them. They were here like the next day. They're so fast. So that was nice. Like I said, working on business cards, really close to dialing that in so we can actually order those. And I'm actually being coached right now, so I'm a certified high performance coach, but I'm not ready to take on any clients yet. I know I could, but I'm just not ready because I've got to make sure that my time is structured right, because I'm so busy trying to grow this business that it's hard for me to make the time. But I'm actually being coached, and then I'm starting a coaching session with an individual that I met and actually role played with once or twice when I was at certification week in Arizona. So once I go through the sessions go through the whole 12 weeks, then I will be offering services for that. So, but I can tell you, it's making a drastic difference in my life. Like I'm so much more productive, and I'm on week 4. So I still got several weeks to go, but wow, it's just a great process. absolutely proven process. So I'm loving it. But also, one thing that I've looked up recently was I watched Impact Theory with Tom Bilyeu, and one of his recent guests was Wim Hof, which I saw Wim speak at like it was like a Tony Robbins conference, just something on YouTube. I haven't been to a Tony Robbins conference, but I never really looked into it or figured out what exactly it was that he did, but because Tom Bilyeu interviewed him, and I like Impact Theory on YouTube, so I watched that, and so that led me to start looking up some more videos on Wim Hof, and so he's got what he calls the Wim Hof method, and so it's just a breathing technique. It's also a cold, like they call him the Iceman, because he's able to, he can be in a tank full of ice for like 2 hours. He set a bunch of world records for being able to stand the cold. And whatever he does, the techniques that he does, is able to keep his skin temperature. His skin temperature actually doesn't change, even though he's exposed to these elements, right? But what I found so interesting was his breathing technique, because it's supposed to give you more energy, So now it's the 12th, the morning of the 12th, and as you can see, we've gotten some snow. So anyhow, the Wim Hof method, basically you oxygenize your body, put your body into an alkaline state, which is very good for you. I don't know much about that. I haven't studied much of that. I don't know how true it is, but I just know that it also gives you clarity. It just makes you feel like you can hear better, see better, think clearer. And I can tell you 100% that it's doing that for me. So I'll post a little video. I'll add it to this here in just a second and show you. But you basically go through the method, 3 rounds of 30 breaths. And after every 30 breaths, you don't breathe. And it's amazing how long you can go. My lung capacity probably is not very good, so I'm not going too long, but I did go about 1:30, and I'll show you that here without taking my next breath. But it's amazing what it's done. I just feel different. So I highly recommend that you try that. He did an interview with Lewis Howes, or Howes, however you say his name, Lewis Howes, and that's another YouTube channel. So check that out. That's the one that I found that describes it the best, is where Lewis is actually laying on a couch and he's doing the method with Wim's instructions. So be sure to watch that one, because it's not confusing. It's very simple. Also, if you want to follow this journey to add $1 million of revenue to our company, then please check out the link below. See you next time. Go make money.